morning, beautiful people. I know it looks like nighttime, but it's gonna get light in a little bit. So it has been 5 weeks now, almost 6, since I started my vegan plant-based challenge, and I wanted to give an update on what I've learned after being vegan plant-based for almost 6 weeks. So first things first, of course, this is not my first time being here. I have done this for years and years before, and now my intention is to maintain consistency, to continue this lifestyle, and not change it. So I will first start out by saying I feel amazing. Like, I literally feel really good. It's almost one of those feelings where, I don't know if you ever woke up one morning where you just feel like you can tackle anything. Like, you just feel like you can address any situation and any issue. Not that life doesn't still get to you, but, oh, I can't do that. You won't be able to see me. But I just feel like I have this energy. It's almost like, it feels like an unnatural energy. But I know it's natural, but it feels like an unnatural energy. That's the biggest thing that I feel. I am not tired at 11 o'clock in the morning anymore. Oops, we're falling down. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. But I feel like I want to get up in the morning. I want to do things. I want to kind of like discover the day. So that's like the main thing that I've noticed. I have energy. And I told y'all this before, but my sleep, y'all, when people say sleep like a baby, you know how you look at a newborn baby and they're just knocked out to the world without a care, and they're oblivious to whatever else is going around, that it's just, they're that deep in sleep. I have had some of the best sleep the last few weeks than I've ever had. Like, I sleep so hard, so good, and it's just amazing to me, because again, when you have an issue of not being able to fall asleep, or you can fall asleep but not being able to stay asleep, it's huge when you can go to sleep. I mean, even if one night I went to sleep at 8:30. I'm never in the bed at 8:30. Never. I'm more of a night person. I went to bed at 8:30. I didn't wake up until 7:30 the next morning. Like, I literally slept for 11 hours. And I woke up like feeling brand new. Like, I just feel so good when I wake up. So yeah, the sleep, oh Lord, I think the sleep may be connected to the high levels of energy, because you have a better quality of sleep, so now your energy is better. That's my first two things. Number 3, and I don't even want to say the most important thing, because so far all of these things have been huge for me. But number 3 is, dude, I'm not constipated anymore. I'm not constipated. Not only am I not constipated, I'm using the bathroom every day. Like, I have a healthy bowel movement every day, which is foreign to me, because for years, even though I've been on this vegan journey off and on for years, my bowels were never consistent, because I would be on it, off it, be on it, off it. And so I didn't give my body a chance to adjust. And so now I am literally, it's been almost 6 weeks, and I've literally been having a bowel movement every day. And I feel so relieved, and I don't feel bloated, and I feel like my stomach has gotten flatter. Like, dude, that's huge. My stomach is not as big as it was before I started this challenge. And the crazy thing is, I really didn't lose any weight yet. But I feel like I lost weight because my clothes fit me different. And so what's happening now is, because my body is adjusting to this diet, this lifestyle, right? All my weight is being distributed in different places. And I can't complain, because it's not necessarily the wrong places, because my stomach is getting flatter. So I'm seeing a change in my body composition without seeing a change on the scale, if that makes sense. So that's another thing. One of the other things that I'm noticing is I think so much clearer now. Like, I feel like I have so many creative thoughts in my mind. And I don't know if you've ever paid attention, but sometimes if you're trying to think and you feel like you have a thought that you want to get out, but you can't figure out what that thought is, it's like I don't have those moments anymore. My mind is kind of like the brain fog is gone. So that's another thing. And that helped so much with productivity throughout the day. You know how sometimes you just feel like you go through the day just going through the motions and you're not really accomplishing anything? My last few weeks have been so seemingly productive. I just feel like I've been able to get more done. I've been able to remember more. I still have my to-do list because I've always been accustomed to doing to-do lists, but by the time I get to my to-do list in the middle of the day, it's already done because I remembered the things that I needed to do. So memory is definitely improved. And I don't know, I think that the whole brain function in general is better. I just feel like I'm quicker, I'm sharper. I feel like if I'm having a conversation with someone, I'm not stopping to try to gather my thoughts to get my words. Like I know that I can process things quicker and better. So that's another thing. One of the other things that happened that I really didn't expect to happen is my skin. Dude, like, my skin looks better. And I didn't have, like, you know, back in the day I had acne and all this kind of stuff, but I didn't have acne before I started this challenge. But there was like a dullness, I guess, to my skin, almost like a dryness. Now my skin just feels like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like it just feels like it's more supple, and the complexion is more like smooth. I don't know. I just look, and it could just be that there's more radiance coming from my skin because of all of the vitamin C, because I am consuming a lot of vitamin C. One of the main things that's now in my diet, of course, is fruits, and I eat a lot of fruits. And most of the fruits that I eat, like I eat a lot of citric fruits. I've been eating a lot of peaches and pineapples and cantaloupe and bananas and apples, and so there's a lot of vitamin C that I'm consuming, way more than I normally do. So it could just be that my skin is better because I'm consuming vitamin C in like a large quantity. So that's another thing that I've noticed, just how my skin looks, you know, not just about how it feels like it bounced back, but how it actually looks. It just looks like it's shiny without being oily. You know, it looks like it's just more bright. So that's another thing that I've noticed. Guys, like there are so many benefits to eating a plant-based diet. I couldn't even name all of them. There's so many benefits. Like the few that I just named, that's like scratching the surface. Those are things that I noticed, things that were personal to me. But there may be something else that you're dealing with or you're feeling that you don't even recognize until you're not feeling it anymore. It's almost like saying you don't know what good feels like until you actually feel good, because you're so used to feeling bad. Or not just feeling bad, feeling blah. It doesn't necessarily have to be I feel sick or I feel like something is wrong. you just feel like you're going through the motions, like just normal. But when you have that burst of energy every day to where you don't have to drink caffeine, like you don't need coffee, you don't need energy drinks, you just have energy, that is huge for me. I mean, and I know we're all busy. We all got a lot of things to do. Look, I have a full-time job. I have 2 full-time teenagers I'm raising. I'm in school full-time. I have my own business. I have my full-time husband. Like, you literally have life. Like, you have life that's coming at you every day. There are things that come at you every day. And not saying that every day is going to feel amazing, because things happen, right? Troubles come. But when you have the energy to be able to fight the battles that you have before you in the day, when you have the strength to even endure it and not give up, like, that's everything. That literally is everything, to have that energy. So if just doing this would give me the type of feeling I have, like the jolt of energy naturally, without coffee, without energy drinks, like, that alone to me is worth it. Even if I said just the sleep, to be able to have such restful sleep and feel like I've slept for a whole day and wake up and not feel groggy or irritated, that alone is worth it. Oh my goodness, the constipation. Look, to relieve constipation, that alone is worth it. So I hope that this is something that encourages you guys to think about considering eating more plant-based foods. This is not saying you have to go vegan. I'm not saying that this is for everybody, but I definitely know it's for me. I know it works for my body, and I've seen the benefits, and I'm only, almost 6 weeks in. So I haven't been doing this consistently for a long enough time to see even more benefits. I'm almost not even imagining what the other benefits are gonna be, because these are just so huge. I'm like, geez, what these already changed my life. To get to the point to where you feel like you want to be bothered with people, when you have so many people in your life that you have to be bothered with, oh yeah, that's huge. That's worth this. So that's my spill on, what I've learned after being plant-based vegan for a month. And I hope you guys took something from it. I hope there's some lessons in here that you can actually use. I hope it's beneficial to you. Let me know if you're going to try this. Like, we owe it to ourselves to try to do everything in our power to be as healthy as possible. I understand that there are some things that we can't and don't necessarily control in life, but I do think our health is one of those things that we can assist our bodies into functioning the way that it needs to function. So I hope this is something you guys will take seriously and you'll try. Let me know if you try something. If you need any tips on, how to start or what to do first, I'll just give you one quick one right here. I always tell my clients when I'm advising them on health consultations, I never tell them what to stop eating. I'm not one that's going to say stop eating meat, stop eating dairy, stop doing this, even though I believe and know that those things are not inherently good for your body. The reason why I don't do that is because food, just like money, just like religion, just like politics, they touch people very deeply. They can even be an addiction to food. You're eating your entire life a certain way. So to tell someone to stop doing that, it's not going to be effective at all. You're probably going to lose them. So I don't tell people to stop eating stuff. What I do tell people is to start eating stuff. So what I prefer to do is to tell people, eat more fruits. If you just take one meal a day and replace it with a smoothie or a salad, that is your start. Don't focus on what you can't eat. Focus on the abundance of what you can eat. And that's the beginning point. So I hope this is something that's blessed you. I hope it's helped you. I wish you nothing but good health and peace in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. Please make sure that you like this video if you found anything in it helpful. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. I do post 2 new videos every single week. And put down in the comments what you think about this. Do you think it's something you can incorporate realistically? Even if it's just adding 1 plant-based meal into your diet a day. Even if it's just eating 2 extra fruit a day. Something simple. Start small. Celebrate the small wins. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you